Hello, it's Hannah, and you are listening to No Longer Legally Detained, the podcast about life after the psych ward, answering the big question, how to navigate being an adult when you never expected to be one. It's Monday, it's Monday Mornings with Millie.
Join us every Monday to catch up on our week, tackle a new craft and talk all things drama school.
Good morning, everybody. We are back.
I'm tired.
Hannah's tired.
I still get the Sunday scaries, even though I don't have anything particularly to do on a Monday, sorry. I just needed to share that.
I know what you mean. Sunday scare. Well, I don't really experience the Sunday. I just experience general anxiety.
Constant scaries.
Yeah.
Sorry, I interrupted.
No, that's...
Continue.
All right, we're back with another Monday morning with Millie.
How has your week been?
It's been...
That was really formal, but yeah, well.
It's been lovely, Hannah. It's been lovely. Yesterday, I was feeling a bit overwhelmed. Story for the podcast. Feeling a bit overwhelmed, so... Because the washing machine, right, the network was down. I left them a bad review.
What?
They have this feedback.
That isn't my normal laugh. Just clarify.
It was a lot because I put my sheets in. Obviously, Hannah's coming to stay today, so I put my sheets into a wash, and I put the conditioner in. So my sheets were had laundry conditioner on. Then the washing machine wasn't working, so then I had to go out and buy new sheets.
Wow, you know what this reminds me of? A conversation my grandma was having a Zoom call with her friends from somewhere, because you acquire a lot of friends when you're old, and they were talking about their laundry on their Zoom call, and you know what? It's just brought back memories.
Well, I just think it's just an ongoing issue. It's the days.
Is it part of the
Yeah.
accommodation
Yeah.
I am scared for that next year.
It's just, it always seems to catch me on the days when I just can't cope. I was feeling overwhelmed. I thought, I'm gonna go and put the wash on and feel better, and then the wash didn't work. So anyway, I took myself out. I went to Affleck and
I love Affleck's.
It is the place to be. I bought The Happy News by Emily Coxhead, and
I love that.
A little newspaper with really cute designs in it.
It reminds me of a if not kind of like I will take a photo of that to put on the ground.
Focus on the good.
That's so cute. It reminds me of I was telling you this before we started. It reminds me of something that I don't know whether it's a magazine or what, but if it comes back to me, I'll let you know. That was so cute. That had not episodes. What am I talking about? That was cute like that, but that's really unhelpful. So I'm gonna stop now.
It just has all the good, happy news from the world.
Oh, see, and that is what we need, because I think we get bogged down, an existential crisis.
Yeah.
That's my life, my week. What are we making? Millie in her little life trips has got us a new craft, and all I'm seeing is fluffy pink.
It is. Oh, where's the thing gone? Oh, it's there. Needle felting kit.
Oh my goodness.
Making flamingos. There are 2 flamingos in a... This is what really sold it to me. 2 flamingos in a pack. So I thought, perfect, 1 each.
So we're going to make a needle felting... Oh, look at that. Great TK Maxx price on there.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're going to make some flamingos. Do you know how to needle felt?
No.
Oh, right, okay. So it's going well to start with, guys. Let's go.
Do you know how to needle felt?
No, absolutely no idea.
Okay, well, we do have instructions here.
Let's pause the recording.
And we'll see how it goes.
Right. This is more of a challenge then, but we're all for a challenge.
We've got big spiky needles.
We've got big spiky needles. It's quite scary. I don't know whether can you say that on the internet? That might blot that out. Who knows? But today we are talking about we're not actually talking about Millie's washing or these big spiky needles. We are talking about how we got into drama in the first place, how we got into acting, the performing arts. And we've actually realised we've never actually told we've never spoken about this to each other. So it's my goodness. Wait, does that stay? There's polystyrene balls. Do they stay underneath?
Yeah.
Wow,
I'm baffled.
That is spicy.
Right now.
I am quite scared. Why am I scared? It's a felt.
I don't understand.
It's a felt flamingo. Stay calm. But yeah, because I find it really interesting, how people get into the things that they're doing. And actually I was talking to my mum about this because she's a primary school teacher, and it's interesting because obviously now with social media, like, you can see all kinds of what people are doing, and she's like, it's interesting what people get. My goodness.
I've started stabbing, but it's not really
well,
doing
what's
anything.
that doing? That's not doing anything.
It's going to make felt.
Oh, right, okay.
Anyway.
What people get up to, like, after, and it can be so different from where like, you started. So we're going to just have a little chat, little chin wag about how we ended up meeting at drama school, what led us to being at drama school, at what point did little Millie and little Hannah want to be actresses. That's a bit much.
But true. Should we start? How old were you when you first?
See, I was actually thinking about this. Obviously, I did like it in school. Like the nativity and such things. Actually, I think the first here we go. I was really anxious as a child, and my mum took me to like dance classes. Let's be fair, my mum had to come with me to reception year, so let's be real, like, we weren't going to any out of school clubs, were we? But I went to like a dance and a gymnastics and just never stuck at anything. Tried to go to choir, cried the whole time, just absolute classic Hannah. But the first like bit that I remember of like, me and my sibling always put on plays. We loved to dress up and put on performances, and as a family, I can't remember how old I was. We did like our own little Christmas play every Christmas, and that was really cute, and it was obviously filmed because wow. And I think I did really love that, and I also because I like organised the whole thing, slightly bossily probably. But then my first thing was in, I want to say year 3 or year 4, and I can't remember which one of that it was. We did at my first primary school, like class assemblies, like quite often, and we did Little Red Riding Hood in French and in English.
Oh.
I know this sounds really a lot, and we're only in year 3, and it was just like, it was just a normal primary school. It wasn't even private. Got that out. But yeah, so obviously they were feeling ambitious, and I was Little Red Riding Hood. And I can't. Yeah, I know.
You made it
literally
in French or English.
I was French Little Red Riding Hood, and I can't remember whether someone different did English Little Red Riding Hood or whether I did both. And that's like my first and only lead role. It peaked quite short. And then we moved school. I moved schools, I moved areas, and in year 5 they did, like, obviously in most schools, a year 6 production, and there were 3 year 5s cast, and I was new to the school, and I got cast as like a character, a proper character, whereas like everyone else was just like did the year group stuff.
Unimportant.
Yeah, obviously. And then it was Hansel and Gretel, and the witch had to go to a funeral last minute, so I was then the witch.
Oh.
Yeah, so that for just one performance, obviously the funeral wasn't every day. But it was like a last minute decision. I had the script obviously with me on the stage because I didn't know. I fell out of the cauldron and the head teacher had to run and catch me.
You did.
I did. I was in the cauldron, and then I had to come out of the cauldron, and the cauldron was too. I mean, firstly, health and safety. Why the cauldron is so near the edge of the stage? Bro fell out of the cauldron, and the head teacher had to catch me.
That's
iconic.
Yeah.
And then I started the town panto. So that was kind of, but again, she was so anxious, and it makes me sad in some ways because like I wish I had like done it since I was, came out of the womb, but I didn't, and that's okay.
I'm the same though.
Oh yeah.
Because I didn't.
Oh, I got too much wool. Do I need to pull? I've got all of the wool.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Pull some of the wool off. No, because I started when I was. Well, I started.
48.
Yes, that age that I'm definitely surpassed by now.
Sorry, carry on.
No, I started like properly when I was kind of 13, 14. Obviously, I did like school plays and stuff.
Did you ever play French? Was it Goldilocks?
Oh, well, you can't change the story now. You made that sound like it was a really big part of your life, and now you can't even remember if it was Goldilocks or Little Red Riding Hood.
That's trauma. It was Goldilocks.
Right.
It was.
Hannah's a liar, and we've got it documented.
I think it was Goldilocks. Oh, I don't know. Sorry. You know what? I'm gonna have to ring. You know what? After we film this, Millie, I'm ringing Beverly to ask her.
ask her.
I might ring her on the podcast. No, she might say something. Alright, sorry. Go on.
No, I did the Year 6 show. We had to do auditions. I remember that.
We
that
did.
was like.
And I was gutted because I didn't get the main part.
Well, I thought, because I have always really enjoyed singing.
Oh, I couldn't sing.
And I got up and sang a song, and we had to.
What did you
The
sing?
audition process. What did I?
Was it worse than-
I think I sang "See You Again" because it was 2015, and that was like the song
Song of the moment.
of the moment. And it did end up being our main song, like the big like goodbye song. Anyway, but I did it, and it was quite scary the way we did it. Like, for how old, like, considering we were only 11, we did it in the hall in front of like the whole year group, and like
Was it a big? Did you go to a big school?
yeah, so we had like 3 or 4 classes of 30 people, so it was like
that's
100
bonkers.
people. Like,
My year 6 school, I went to a few different primary schools, but was literally like tiny. So.
but I remember very distinctly thinking, and I feel like this is quite a universal experience for most young people, I thought that my singing would win over my crush. I was determined. I was like, I'm going to sing, and he is going to be so overwhelmed by like just how talented I am.
Because that is what 11-year-old boys love.
But but
Did
it
you love
wasn't.
it? Oh.
I think I was very nervous. I was shaking all over the place because it was kind of my first.
What show did you?
Time
What
doing.
show did you do?
Oh, we did a show based on our time at school. It wasn't like an actual show, which it was upsetting, I've got to say.
Our year 6 one was basically the grandparents would have went to the school, and then it was like in the future, so it was all like space, and like the children were wearing like space suits, and yeah. Okay, moving on.
I'll tell you what I did do in the year 6 show though. I actually wrote I was part of the script writing team.
Did you? That's
Yeah,
cool.
but in classic, well, not classic me style, I just slated all the teachers in it.
Oh, Millie.
I was like talking about people's grey hair. I was really cheap. I was
Really?
quite an obnoxious child, actually,
Gosh.
as you can tell by thinking that my talent was going to overwhelm this boy into
Gosh,
loving
you know what?
me.
I'm learning a lot about you that I didn't
Yeah.
know. Also, can we just what is going on? Why is yours becoming a thing, and why is my?
I'm quite impressed by mine.
You just keep poking it.
Yeah.
It's not really. Right. Okay. Carry on. Right.
So yeah, that was kind of, well, that wasn't really where, like, I didn't think ever that was going to be what I was going to do
No.
at that point.
What was your dream career when you were at primary school? Just out of interest.
Well, in year 1, I said I wanted to be a lollipop lady. That caused great entertainment. I think that's just because I wanted to entertain people. I don't think my dream was ever to be a lollipop lady.
This is iconic, and I hope they don't mind me saying, but my we had like the classic dress up with what you want to be when you grow up when I was in year 3.
Yeah.
And my sibling wasn't quite in school yet, but dressed up anyway. I dressed up as a teacher because I was just classically boring. My sibling dressed up as a toilet cleaner and had a bucket with toilet products in. And I think that's
That
iconic.
is iconic.
And that is everything. But that's nothing to do with drama, so moving on.
No, and then I wanted to be a lawyer.
Did you?
And I actually still kind of think, alternative route.
Side hustle.
Yeah.
I wanted to be a dentist, but that was because I'm someone I knew. Well, one of my mum's friends was a dentist and she had a really good work-life balance. And I was 8 or 7.
That's quite
impressive. I
That's
think.
quite an impressive time to be
And then I
realising work-life balances.
And then I wanted to be an actress. I did, but then I suppressed that for so long. And interestingly, now I also wanted to be a on the planes.
A pilot.
No,
An air stewardess.
I wanted to be an air stewardess.
I wish you could see all the hand actions that Hannah does to me.
I'm quite handy. No, whoa!
Whoa!
Do not put that in.
That's going in.
I also wanted to be a nurse, a paramedic, and a doctor.
You've gone through quite a lot of career options,
Yeah.
actually, haven't you?
And my plan in life is to have as many different careers as possible.
I think you will. You'll be like Barbie.
I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Can't have that copyright. Aha, you have to take that out. So at 13, did you join Oh, I went to drama club in primary school after school.
Yeah.
Classic.
I went to dance class.
No, I didn't do that.
But my...
So what was that?
Well, I was about to say my dance classes were very traumatic. I can remember just crying.
Oh gosh.
We had to do leapfrog once. Sorry, this is a tangent.
Is this a trauma dump?
A little bit. We had to do leapfrogs, and I did a leapfrog over a girl, and my dance teacher screamed at me. She was like, "You're doing it all wrong. You almost broke her back." And I was so upset and distraught from that whole situation that then that week, me and my mum, every day, I had to practice leapfrogging over my mum.
Oh, Millie,
And bless
breaking my
Jill.
heart.
Had to...
Not as much as this is breaking my heart though, because I can't. Also, at the end, there is only going to be one flamingo to look at because I actually can't do this.
Yeah, you can. You're doing it. I think maybe just like keep wrapping it round.
Okay. So when did you first do like something outside of school drama related? Use your own free time to pursue drama.
Well, so when I kind of decided that this was something I wanted to do was, I mean, now when I think about it, I'm like, that was a bit of an impulsive decision, wasn't it? Because I did one show because I was a little bit of a depressed 13-year-old.
Oh gosh, the trauma dump
The
continues.
trauma dump carries on. And I'd started... I did my school show because my therapist told me to. There we are, we went there.
We went now. The therapists have finally been invited to the party. I don't have a therapist.
She winked.
I actually don't though right now.
I don't right now.
I'm writing it free. Right, sorry. Continue.
My
So your therapist told you to go to a drama group.
therapist was like, right, we actually need to end our sessions, so we need to find you something else to do.
And go to drama because everybody's unstable.
Yeah, exactly. So, well, that's not what she said, but she said, what do you enjoy doing? And I was like, well, I enjoy singing, because at that point I was having singing lessons. And so then I auditioned for School Musical.
When did you start singing lessons?
I started singing lessons because in year 7, when I was 11 or 12, because I was having violin lessons, because I played the violin.
Did you play the violin?
Yeah.
I bought a violin. Can you
know.
teach me the violin?
No, because it's been a long time. Because my violin teacher quit.
Well, that's their fault. Now I don't have to play the violin.
Exactly. And so they were like, oh, we'll give you some other lessons though. Just sorry for the inconvenience.
So
I chose singing. I got to choose.
They weren't like, right, so you did want to play the violin, but we don't have that available. So do you want to sing?
Yeah, no, I got to choose. My lovely singing teacher, Debs. I'm going to give her a little shout out because...
Is that the same one you had all the way...
I had her all the way until last year.
Oh, that's really cute.
Yeah. It's the loveliest woman anyway. And then I auditioned for the School Musical and then did the School Musical. Well, I got understudy for the main role. Yeah, I was pretty cool like that. And then after that I was like, I want to do this actually.
You know what? Maths is boring.
I say that I did A-level maths, so
did I. But you actually did A-level maths, whereas I just signed up.
my dad did A-level maths.
I love maths, but
I do enjoy maths as well actually, but
yeah. But this is more exciting.
Yeah. Then I started my theatre school down in Bournemouth.
How old were you when you started that?
I'm 13 or 14. It was in 2019, so I would have been...
Gosh, what a fetus.
14 or 15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
but obviously there's lots of people who've been doing it for like their whole lives, so I always felt like I was a bit like almost late to the game, and then I was talking to...
You thought you were late to the game? Good grief.
No, I know, but I was talking to our course leader, and it was in my mock audition actually, and I went, I feel like I'm late to the game, but actually I was...
And they were like, yeah, have you seen Hannah? She
no,
did 5 years at a sight ward, it's fine, you're ahead of that.
You were 13, like it's not... That's very young, but obviously at the time
it doesn't feel...
Yeah.
It can, definitely does. I can definitely relate to the fact that I feel really late in the industry. LOL.
Yeah.
Because I started, but then I stopped. Like I, obviously, my peak of Goldilocks. Then I stopped, and then because I had the societal pressure that I needed to be a doctor, which luckily I haven't become a doctor because for everyone's sake. But I definitely had the idea that drama's not a real career and all that kind of. And not even more, the fact just from myself, actually, probably more than anybody else. Like, I just believed that society thought that success was so... Well, with society, I guess, do think success is very... But actually...
Well, this is interesting.
And the creative industries, the idea that I think no one had even... Like, in my school, no one really spoke about creative careers. Like, that was not a thing.
No, absolutely not. Like, we had to... Did you do EBAC?
Yeah.
For GCSEs,
yeah,
and you only had one choice, and then I ended up taking.
It was EBAC. Well, they said they said EBAC was a choice, but basically, the people who were a certain level of intellect were advised strongly.
Oh, we were just flat out forced to do it. This is an interesting thing, I think, because I mean, we've not chatted a lot about art, but from the sounds of things, we were both quite academically focused.
Yeah, very. I was. Yeah. I was going to agree that you were as well, but then...
No, but I was too. And I always felt like, or there's always been, and I still get it sometimes now, a little part of me that thinks like, oh, am I giving up on everything that I was...
Yeah.
Like, being academically good for this? And like, because I was always told I had so much potential academically as a child.
That is exactly the same as me, and because I hadn't. I think it would if I hadn't. Like this is deep. If I hadn't dropped out, if I hadn't basically been sectioned, I wouldn't obviously been better in other ways, but I wouldn't be here. Like I wouldn't be here now. But like I would have carried on the academic path. Like, obviously, I don't wish like that had happened to me, but having to like take literally like because of having a complete meant to be and the fact that I had to stop doing everything, it has, and like obviously because academics did just send me over the edge, and like I might be academically capable of doing, but I actually didn't enjoy it, and it sent me to such a bad place. And what I really enjoy. And actually, intelligence, it shouldn't be viewed in that way. But that's a whole conversation for another podcast. We don't have enough time for that today. No. But yeah, I think it's interesting that we both had similar. Yeah. Because I did very academic A levels. Well, I did for like 3 months. So did you do drama at GCSE? Oh no, because you couldn't.
No, I did music. Because I was a singer.
Yeah.
First. And I could only choose one. Well, saying that, I did end up doing computer science. I ended up doing 2 extra GCSEs as well because I did
computer science.
Extra computer science.
Wow.
I got an 8 in that though.
Wow.
I was actually. I
was like the numbers. That's the generation gap. Were you only like 2 or 3?
Were you not? Oh yeah,
I got letters.
Oh god.
That's because my sibling got numbers in the same year as you. Wait, were your A levels numbers or letters?
Letters. They don't.
So
they are still.
Just GCSEs that are numbers. Yeah, no, my GCSEs were letters. That's bonkers.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Crazy. At school, were you more mathematically minded?
Yeah.
See, so was I, and it's interesting that now we're here doing a podcast, felting, doing poetry and going to drama school. Like, it's how the tables turn.
But I think that's really interesting because I really didn't, especially in terms of poetry, I really didn't enjoy it at school, and now I love it.
Yes, I didn't like poetry at school either.
Because I do think school tends to take the fun out of quite a lot of things.
I can relate to that.
Yeah.
So when was your first thing of like studying kind of drama?
At college, I'd say, because I did performing arts subsidiary diploma. I always say the word wrong. Subsidiary. Is
that like an A level?
It's like, it's like a BTEC equivalent of an A level. So it counts.
What made you want to do that? If you're not like, were you still doing drama on the outside?
Yeah, because I wanted to do drama. I wanted to do drama and music, but because of the EBAC, I couldn't, and they weren't running extra drama. But there was like a special extra computer science class, which is why
why you could do that.
Got to do that. But yeah, so I still wanted to do drama. I was still doing my drama, my theatre school outside of
Did your theatre school, was it training, or was it more doing shows?
It was a bit of both. To be fair, at that point it was more doing shows.
Yeah.
When you get into, as you get higher up the school, you do more training.
This is a question that you can cut out. But did you play any lead roles?
Well,
Did you play a lead role?
there was, in my theatre school, I did, yes.
Yeah.
But this was the drama. I went a bit diva in drama. When I say that, I think if you met me when I was that age, you'd be quite shocked by me now.
Yeah.
Because I'm very, very different.
So was I, but I think we're probably talking in different ways.
Yeah. I was such a drama queen because for like 3 years, because my school only started doing shows, I did the first school show that my school did in the time that I was there.
Yeah.
So I did 3 there, and I was understudy for the main role every time, and every time they said next year you'll get the lead. And then the last year I had a full-on fat mental breakdown. I went and cried in the corner. Then I went to one of my music teacher and I was like, I'm just having a bit of a diva moment, but I'm just upset because I didn't get the main role. And then she was nice, but it was good equipment. And like, I spoke to my drama teachers and they were lovely because they did actually really like me, because I wasn't actually that much of pain.
Yeah.
I was just having a moment about it. And
Because that was interesting, because I think so as I said, I did panto when I was a child, but obviously was a little bit young, and then obviously stopped. And then when I got out of hospital, I did 2 Amdram shows, but one of them I actually didn't end up doing the actual show because I ended up, that's the whole thing. I'd only ever played like ensemble. I've never ever had any kind of, I say that, but then I actually did another Amdram show that was acting. It was a play, and I did have had 6 characters in it. They were all like, it was just, so that was, and it was interesting because when I came to Mount, like, having spoken to people when I came onto this course, like, seemed like loads of people everyone had been like, oh my gosh, they were always like the lead role. I think you can feel like definitely in amateur dramatic groups, it can be often maybe the same person getting a role over their main role over and over again. And I was kind of worried that meant that I was not good enough to be in the industry. But I think I wanted to share that thing of like, I definitely haven't had an extensive history and have got in to, doing things, and obviously not, but you know what I mean, like we're not in the industry, but like the fact that I'm pursuing this kind of creative career, and I would have liked to have known that as a younger person, because I think I definitely thought like, unless you're the one that is every single moment of every single day being always cast as the main thing and have done it since, like, you've got no chance.
No. And I remember thinking that, because actually when it got to the point of being the third, obviously at that point I was starting to like consider what like ongoing was going to be for me, like whether I was going to go to drama school and stuff like that. And I remember thinking, I was like, well, if they see that I've just been an understudy every time and I've not got, which also, no hate to understudies, because actually I think that was me being quite immature and quite small-minded about being an understudy, but I was like,
it was the same like being ensemble. Like, actually you need the whole thing, and it's not at all I suppose like that's why we wanted to do this, to like speak, like do a podcast to show that honest thing, like definitely people do have that. And just now knowing the industry and knowing a lot more,
yes,
it's amazing to even like be off stage 38th swing. And actually I give hats off to any swing, because I can't remember the routine for one singular dance class, and never mind loads of different tracks. But I think there is definitely that naivety that it's honest to have to say that you had that naivety.
Yeah.
But then you've learned. But for those
I thought drama schools aren't going to take me if they've seen that, like, what at a school show I'm only being, like, I've not been cast as the lead role any times. They don't care.
No. Did you even put? Did you have to put school shirts? I didn't.
I did. Well, I did for some places because like
Did they
some places
ask?
ask for your like the history.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So you've got to bulk it out somehow.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
I put me being an elf at my local park at Christmas in Santa's Grotto down.
I mean, that's main character energy. That
Yeah.
is. So was anyone in your family? Did anyone in your family do like drama?
No.
No, like obviously not just your mum and dad.
I'm trying to think.
Was Jill an actress?
Jill was not. She
I've lost my
danced when she.
Sorry, but I've lost my needle.
Oh God! It's there. It's under the scissors.
Sorry.
It's not an easy needle to lose. It's quite big.
Sorry, I feel so rude for interrupting that about Jill, but I just. Right, sorry.
No, Jill did dance. Jill's still determined that she is just a grade 8 tap dancer even now. She can
She did tap.
She did lots of dances.
That's cute.
She did singing once as well, and her teacher told her to stick to dance.
Oh my gosh, I love it. But so, like, I've been told that I can't sing multiple times, and that is what I say to people out there who are told they can't sing. I was told I can't sing, and that has obviously impacted my self-esteem. Because how many times did I say on the course I can't sing? And like, I wasn't being one of those.
Still say it.
Yeah, I do still say it. And I wasn't trying to be one of those annoying people like, I can't sing, tell me I'm amazing. I genuinely don't think I can sing.
But you can.
But I've improved, and I think.
And I think it's a big I think singing in general is quite a big confidence thing, because I had a friend as well who was kind of similar, and she was always told that she's not a singer.
Yeah.
But actually she had she had a gorgeous voice. It was just that she didn't really have the confidence. She hadn't had any training.
Well, they say that if you can talk with intonation in your voice, you can sing. Whether that's what they say. Anyone can sing.
Anyone can cook.
But
name that film.
I don't know.
Ratatouille.
Oh, sorry.
Basically, this whole podcast is just us getting sidetracked. Also, the head's not looking as good as the body was.
Millie, I don't know, bro. I think at this point it's just whatever happens, like, you know. But I think we'll do a question. Let's do a question this week.
Okay, question for this week, Hannah. What is a memory that you look back on really fondly of your younger drama days?
Well, definitely the Cauldron was fun.
Yeah.
Like, I do think, and obviously the Goldilocks / Little Red Riding Hood, which I don't know what I was, but that obviously that has. But I suppose the one that springs to mind is people always talk about being a tree, you know, in drama, and I was a Christmas tree in a school play, and I just think that's legendary.
Do you know what I was in my school play when I was younger?
What?
The Christmas play.
What?
A gate.
A gate?
I played a gate. That was my only character.
Wow.
So yeah.
I do love, but now having been on the other side of school plays, like, I know the pain of trying to get everybody a character. What was yours? What's your fond memory?
I think one of them is definitely when I was little, year 1, and I was in the school play, and I didn't want to be a narrator because I kept being put as narrator. I say year 1, so I'd only been in one play before, but I was like, I don't want to be a narrator, I want to actually be able to act.
If you were a narrator in reception, you must have been a very good reader.
What can I say? But I think I was like, no, I want to actually have a part, and so I got a part, and I was the mum, and I had to give out cupcakes, and that's my memory.
Wow. I think drama is such an escapism, and that's what I love about it, is that it's just such a wide variety, and it's so fun. And whether it's a career or not, I think it's something that lots of people can enjoy and have fun with.
It's actually been very lovely, hasn't it? I found it very lovely to reflect and also learn new things about you, Hannah, because I've not heard some of these stories.
Oh gosh, I have lost the ability to speak looking at these flamingos. I'm not gonna lie, your flamingo is no, but that looks more like a flamingo than mine does.
No, but that's because yours isn't together yet.
I mean,
I've really enjoyed this craft this week.
Do you think you're going to take up needle felting?
I might. I think it's not.
Beverly will be pleased to know that this is not a hobby that I will be anymore. I have a lot of hobbies. Because needle felting hasn't gone well for me. But you know what? We love the diversity and the fact that everybody's different. And some people love needle felting and others don't. And on that note, we are going to leave today. We're going to say a goodbye. And next week we will be back talking of different. We are going to be talking about neurodivergence and mental health. No, we're not.
No. Every week Hannah introduces the wrong episode. We're talking about neurodivergence in drama school.
But for now, we will say goodbye, and you can see on the Instagram these flamingos. What can I say? Oh my goodness.
I'm excited for you to
have a good week. Bye.
Bye.